Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? I pray that you all are doing very well. Welcome. I am here to teach you guys how to become better trend traders by teaching you guys the secrets of trend trading. Okay, so I'm not going to be here before you long. I'm going to be here before you guys for just a few minutes. Okay, so I want to kindly welcome you guys to my trading space. And this is just a safe space for us to speak as traders, for me to coach you guys, for me to just be on here just to teach you guys some live lessons that I've learned in swing trading, lessons that I've learned in trend trading, and I'm here to give you guys those secrets and tools as well. So here I have YouTube on one side, I have Instagram on one side, and then I have you guys on TradingView on another side. So I am on multiple platforms. Okay. So it's something new that I'm trying. Sometimes I'll just do TradingView on Instagram. Sometimes I try to see what it would look like if I were on YouTube as well, which I am doing right now. And the live stream is up and it's looking amazing. So we're just going to go ahead and get this started. Now, before I do, let me give a shout out to my trading group. Okay. Some of you guys are on here now. So Miss Kim, Kurt, Mr. Anthony, a few others. So we are in an FTMO challenge account. And we just passed our first challenge on this group account in one day by trading US 30. And so that's amazing because to pass this, this challenge in one day, and now we just have one more challenge to go is so beautiful. So it was great teamwork. It was great ethics and everything. So, just relying on each other, being, transparent, helping one another. You guys using my TMP technique, and I'm so glad that you guys are becoming more skilled at it each and every day. So I'm excited to be on this journey with you, and I'm excited for us to embark on this next journey of passing the second challenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. If you're on here, you may be a trader who wants to learn how to trade a little bit better, right? And you may feel overwhelmed because there are many types of trading styles, right? You have your swing traders, your day traders, your scalpers, your aggressive traders, your conservative traders, your structured traders, all these types of traders, right? And you're trying to figure out which way is the best way for you to go, right? Now, for me personally, I honestly think that trend trading is the best way to go. And you may already be trend trading. You may have some form of or ideal of what trend trading is, but you just want to know that it's possible, that it's doable, right? So here I'm going to be sharing with you guys the secrets that I've learned as a trend trader. So let's go ahead and break down what trend trading is, okay? First thing that I want you guys to pay attention to is the word value. And value just means that something has worth, right? It's just like you. But to me, I honestly believe that you as a human being, your worth is priceless. There's no amount of money that can buy you. Because then you may think if I say you're worth 100 million, you may tell me that you're worth 200 million, right? So I honestly believe that your worth is more, which is why you're priceless. But see, your mind and your knowledge can be determined in value, and you determine the value too in such as things, people, and places, right? So I want you guys to rock with me for a second before we get into it. If something is expensive, you may hesitate to buy it unless you really see value that it'll bring you extreme joy and pleasure and happiness in your life, right? So let's give an example. Let's say a vacation. If a vacation costs you $5,000, I'm pretty sure you don't want to travel to Savannah, Georgia for $5,000, right? No, you'll probably want to go to somewhere like Fiji, Bora Bora. Where else would we go that's lavish? Maybe France, somewhere nice, luxurious, right? It's expensive. You want to know you're going to enjoy it. If it's boring, it's not worth $5,000. Now, let's say that something is cheap. If something is cheap, you're going to examine its quality, but you measure that even though this thing is cheap, I can keep buying more of it. Clothing. If you buy cheap clothing, you could probably buy 100 shirts for $1, but you're going to question the quality and how long that it can last, right? We kind of do the same thing here because no matter if something is expensive or inexpensive, the value of price of things fluctuates up and down because of how many people buy into the value, right? And the numbers that fluctuates causes trend, or it causes price to trend, causes price to fluctuate up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. For us, we value currencies in the forex market. Okay. So for us, let's just say that, or for you, let's just say you're looking at how much is one currency. If all currencies cost $1, how much is it for someone else to buy the dollar, right? How much can we exchange it? If I give you $1, how much am I expecting back? And that's what you are valuing, okay? So I want you guys to ask yourself, how much of someone's currency, if priced at $1, can I buy it with my own currency? Because that is in exchange. That is what you're doing. But see, the good thing here is that you guys, we don't have to guess because we can read price charts. Now, if you can't read a price chart, all hope is not lost. Okay. This is where education comes in at. This is why I'm here to help give you these free tools, right? Because you have to discover the world of trend trading or trend reading, right? So the art of understanding the flow of price action on a price chart, and to simply put it into words, is what direction is price moving in so you can become the buyer or the seller. Now, before we moved on, because we have people joining me on TradingView, Instagram, and YouTube, my name is Shaquan, and I teach busy men and busy women how to break down the complex forex market so you can determine where to buy price and where to sell price. Okay, as far as foreign currencies or crypto or stocks, but I specialize in forex. Okay. Now be sure, you guys, to share this live with at least one other trader that you know, and be sure to take plenty of notes because we are about to begin. Yes, there will be a replay, and you will be able to share the replay on your stories as well. This is good free knowledge, good free nuggets. People work with me one-on-one. People pay me to teach them this information on the price chart, but I'm here to verbally teach you the foundation of trend trading. Okay. So, trend trading, simply put, write this down. Trend trading is trading with the natural flow of the market. So, there are two values that I want you guys to write down. You have an increasing value and a decreasing value. Okay. I'm going to say that again. You have an increasing value, and then you have a decreasing value. And in simple terms, it's when a currency pair is in an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay. So when price is in an uptrend, you're the buyer. When price is in a downtrend, you are the seller. Simple terms. Okay. Now think about following the flow of the road, right? We don't play in oncoming traffic. We don't drive in oncoming traffic. We want to drive with the flow of traffic. That's kind of what you do here. Okay. So let me give you guys a tip before we get into the secrets here. Tips on how to identify the best time frame to follow the trend or to analyze the overall flow of the trend. Please choose one high time frame. Okay. Here's the reason why I'm saying this. I have consultations with traders every single week. And these are consultations where we're determining if we want to work together or not. Basically, if they're a good fit for me to work with them, if they're a good fit for them to work with me, right? And this is privately or in my coaching program. So the one thing that I ask is, can you describe your trading strategy? Just give me a vision, because I don't want to see their charts. I want to see if they can explain it. And one of the things that I hear most often is they start on the monthly, then the weekly, then the daily, and by the time they get to the 4 hour or 1 hour, they are confused because the first thing they did on the chart was plotted structure. If I can give you guys any piece of advice, you never plot structure first. Okay? Just choose one time frame to say, this is the flow of the market is going down, or this is the flow of the market is going up. Okay? Now, I suggest that if you are a new trader or a struggling trader, that you do start with the daily time frame. And the one reason why I'm saying to start with the daily time frame is because, for one, it's representing a 24-hour period of you understanding what price did day by day. It's like day by day operations. We have to remember that the central banks are in control of the rates, right, in which people exchange currencies back and forth from, right? So if they're in control of this, they're setting the rates by which buyers and sellers are trading at every single day, every 24 hours. Okay. So I want you guys to remember that. Also, let's think about trading psychology. Your mind is slowed down. So the daily time frame is going to slow your mind down when you're analyzing the fluctuations, the highs and lows. And it's before you drop down in time frames, you have a good understanding of what you need to do for your next trade. And at the same time, when you drop down in time frames, what's gonna happen is when you drop down from the daily, you get to keep in mind that this higher time frame told me price is decreasing or price is increasing. This is telling you when you drop down, stay with the direction the higher time frame told you. Okay, so it's kind of like follow the leader when you drop down. So that's my best tip that I can give you guys, is to start with the daily time frame first. Okay, so let's go into secret number one of why trend trading could be best for you. Secret number one is the trend tells you what direction to take profit in. Okay, it sounds easier said than done, but I want you guys to flow with me here and please write that down. The trend tells you what direction you will take profit in. Okay, so it's easier to follow the signs of movement when you see price is fluctuating up or you see price is fluctuating down. And what it does is it gives you free choice. It gives you dominion over your price chart, right? So if you see that price is going up, the buyers are pushing price up, you have to lock in your mind that, listen, if price is going up, I want to take profit to the upside, not against it. If price is going down, you want to take profit to the downside and not the upside. So whatever you're trading, whatever your strategy is, your strategy needs to follow the flow of the market, because you don't want the structure you're trading to lead you, which is why I'm saying make sure that when you're trading, you always make sure that you look at trend first and you don't plot anything else on your chart but what helps you with the trend. And one of the tools that I love telling people to use is the price label tool, or the price label tool, or the price note tool, and it's on trading view, right? Because what it's doing is it's showing you the exchange rates as price is creeping up or as price is decreasing down. Remember the values, because exchange rates are values or rates. If there's value in a particular currency pair and it's going up, why? And question this in your mind: why would you trade against that? Shouldn't my take profit be towards, the up with the buyers, or shouldn't my take profit be down with the sellers if they're telling me to sell? So in everything that you do, make sure you question it, right? Because if you're taking profit opposite, you're no longer trend trading. Okay. So that's secret number one, because we don't have to stay on these for long. It's really clear, right? The trend tells you what direction to take profit in. Now, secret number two here is trend trading allows you to be in control of one decision. All I want you guys to do is make one decision, right? As human beings, we like easy decisions. I don't know anyone here who wants to complicate trading. I don't know anyone here who wants to continue to struggle trading. All you have to do is make one decision, and that's either to be the buyer or to be the seller. That's honestly it, right? Because what I've learned that we like to do is we like to control our outcomes, what the result will be. But see, the thing about trading is no one can predict where price will go next. We can only forecast what we need to see or what we would like to see, but we need to see evidence. And trend is the evidence of the flow of the market, right? But you want to feel like you're a part of that decision. But it first starts with you believing that the values are increasing, which is an uptrend, or the values are decreasing first. Because the moment you stop believing it, that's not the currency pair you need to trade. You need to go to another currency pair that is showing you clear signs of a trend. It's showing you clear signs of appreciation. It's showing you clear signs of depreciation. Because here's what's happening. When you have to make one decision, that's less anxiety. Like if you're a person who gets overwhelmed with multiple tasks, you get overwhelmed when you have to make multiple decisions. Chances are, if you are overwhelmed in trading, it's because you have too much on your mind, too much going on, maybe too many currency pairs, maybe you're saying too many things at one time. But all I want you to do is just make the one decision first, to believe that you can buy or believe that you can sell. But here's the thing, you still have to execute to receive the outcome. I want you guys to remember that. You still have to enter that trade. Okay. Sometimes people get stuck at, I don't know if I want to buy, or I don't know if I want to sell, or I'm not sure. The moment you're not sure, I want you guys to take a break, take a deep breath in, and just remember, who am I on this currency pair? Am I the buyer or am I the seller? Just make that one decision, and everything else after that will fall into place. Okay. Secret number 3. A great trend trading strategy does not need a cluttered chart. I'm going to say that part again. A great trend trading strategy does not need a cluttered chart. I can't tell you guys how many times I've worked with people and I've had to say, let go of everything that you know. Take off everything and let's just start over. Not from the basics, but just look at price. And the moment they do, I take them through 3 simple steps of my TMP strategy. And the first one is, what is the trend? Then they can see. Because they now have confidence and they're like, hold up, all I had to do was erase and just start here. Yes. Because now in your mind it's locked in, right? So if your chart is cluttered, the control of trend is taken away. You're now a structured based trader. All right. And we'll talk about that a little bit later in the next in the upcoming secret number 4. But that's something I want you guys to understand. If you're looking at too many indicators or too many things on your chart, you don't see the buyers and sellers anymore. You only see where you want price to go to next, but you don't even know if you're trading against the trend. You're not measuring if it's a retracement, if it's a reversal. All you see is points in the market, right? And so I want you to, if you're struggling with understanding the flow of the market, clean your chart off first and just observe the fluctuating highs and lows and speak it out loud if you're buying or selling. A great example, I didn't put it up here. Let me see if I can share it with you guys and if y'all can see it really quick. Okay, because you guys here on YouTube and TradingView can see it. Now you guys here on Instagram can see it, right? A great example is US 30. Okay, now this is a 1 hour time frame. So basically, you guys see that price is fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But the one thing that I love doing with my clients and my students is I say, let's verbally speak out what's going on, but speak the exchange rate numbers and then name them. This is exchange rate, whatever number. It decreased down to here. It went back up. It stayed below here. Then it went down. So we call these lower lows and lower highs and lower lows and lower highs. This is a downtrend. Price goes down, we are selling, right? If price is in an uptrend, we speak those numbers out loud. This is the exchange rate. It went down, then it pushed past this exchange rate, then it went back down, then it pushed past this exchange rate, but then it went back up. This is an uptrend. Price goes up, we are the buyers. Okay? We speak out loud everything that we do. We're not trying to convince ourselves to do something. We're seeing the evidence of what price is doing. And if you're on TradingView right now or YouTube, you guys see my fluctuations. USDJPY is in an uptrend. Even here on trading Instagram, that is an almost updated price chart from a few hours ago. Price could continue higher, back up to 114.152. When we get the evidence that the bulls are in control, price could increase back up. Okay? So this is what we do. My chart is not cluttered. My chart is clean. My chart is clear. I don't have lines. I don't have trend lines. All I have is price, the flow of the market. That is it. Okay? This leads us into secret number 4. Take the decision making away. You only need one decision, but take the multiple decisions away. Okay. Let me tell you guys why. What you do in your household can dictate how you trade. How you trade can dictate what you do in your household, right? So if you make multiple trading decisions a day at work or at home, the last thing you want to do is make multiple decisions on your chart. You want this to be the one thing you can come to and find clarity. You need clarity, right? In the moment you don't have clarity, you feel anxious, you could feel depressed, you could feel overwhelmed. Like I said earlier, now we're tapping into psychology once again. Okay. I'll give you guys an example. I'm a work from home mom. I used to be a stay at home mom. Okay. I have a business. My husband works. We have 2 children. I make a lot of decisions, right? All day, every day, I'm making decisions. But see, when my husband comes in through that door, I want him to make decisions for me, not to control me, but just take some of that decision making away because I am a business owner, right? When you're working 9 to 5, someone gives you instructions. Someone gave you what you need to do. Someone told you what you needed to do, right? And so sometimes when people can take decisions away from you, it makes it easier for you to do your job. It makes it easier for you to feel happy and less anxious because they made the choices for you. I only need you to make one. Okay. So that's it on that part, right? But I don't want you guys to add anything to your chart until you are confident enough on where price is going or what made the value of the pair go up. Don't add support and resistance, don't add key levels, don't add trend lines because price still needs to be trending before you can add anything. Okay, don't add indicators, just become sound with the trend and take away the next decision, or once again you become a structured based trading, and that's another training for another day. Okay, another training for another day. So let's go into the last secret. Okay, so secret number 5: trend trading helps you avoid 3 things. It can help you avoid or at least increase the avoidance of long-term consolidation. Well, it's not avoiding 3 things, but it can help you avoid long-term consolidation. It can help you avoid or and identify false breakouts, and it can help you identify reversal. So there's technically 2 things you can avoid. Okay, so I want you guys to write that down. Trend trading helps you avoid or try to avoid long-term consolidation, false breakouts, and you can identify reversals. Okay. Now, what I will say about this is no one can stop consolidation. Sometimes you get trapped up in it. Sometimes you do get trapped by false breakouts. It's not like we can just say, oh, we're trend trading, we'll do away with it. No, that doesn't happen. That's not how this thing works out. Okay. But just remember that there are 3 movements in the market, right? It's up, down, and across. Trend traders only trade up and down. We're not looking to get trapped. Consolidation or a ranging market can trap you. So, what you do when you see consolidation, go to the next pair. That's it. When you see something trending, trade it. So this is now the evidence now of I see trend, I see consolidation on my chart. Now let me see if this currency pair is worth my time. But if it's consolidating, it's not. I don't want to trade at this week or this day or whatever you trade, right? So you have to go through that process of knowing when to sit on your hands on something and then when to move on something. Okay. Now for reversals, I love teaching reversals. Reversals are so fun to teach. They're fun to me, but reversals are trend switchers. Okay. So that's basically when buyers become sellers and sellers become buyers. That's basically it. And write that down with reversals. Okay. If you see price has been fluctuating up and then all of a sudden it starts fluctuating down, baby, trend just switched. If you see price has been fluctuating down and all of a sudden it starts fluctuating up, trend just switched. Once again, a great example on my price chart, right? You guys can see that price is making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Then we get a higher high. Now USD JPY is making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And if this is a true trend, price will continue up. But if price reverses, this is the aha moment I want you guys to pay attention to. If price reverses, okay, price needs to pass the last higher low in this example around 113.677 or 6 or 6 sevens. Okay, I'll round it because it could be different on my other price chart. All right. It needs to pass it. And that's how we know that the sellers may be coming back into UJ. But until it does it, you keep being the trend trader. Okay. You keep being that trend trader. You keep trading with the trend till you get stopped out. Now, sometimes what happens is when I teach some people, they'll say, Shaquan, for some reason, I'm getting stopped out. And I'm like, well, why are you getting stopped out? And we'll get on the price chart and they'll show me where they've traded. They caught the tail end of the trend and now price reversed and now they're upset. But then, got to do a little, mind switching here to get some positivity back. And I say, hey, what if just analyze the previous move? What if you could have trend traded the whole time and now you're finally here and you could have profited on the way up or down? Would you have been upset? The answer would be no. And not ask, why is that a no? Well, because I see it's a reversal. So they have to see why they lost, or you have to see why you lost. Sometimes it's not your strategy. Sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's just the market. It's changing. There's nothing you can do to do anything different. What you now have to do is sit on your hands, wait for price to trend, and go make your money back. That's all you got to do. Okay? That's it. That's it. Now, false breakouts, like I said, they cannot be avoided, but they can help you spot when price begins to trend again. False breakouts are like, let's just say price was flowing down, then it makes a higher high. And now you're like, oh, well, I want a higher low. You don't get it. Price keeps going down and makes another lower low. That is just price messing with your mind, right? Or some people call it a stop hunt. Once again, there's nothing you can do. There's probably fundamentals. We don't even worry about those, right? Some things in the market will just stop you out. Okay, that's the game that we play. We can't predict this. It's a day by day operation. You just have to move on. Okay, so those are the 5 secrets, you guys, and my one additional tip. So let me go back over it just in case someone came on here late. Tip that I gave to identifying a trend is start from one high time frame, and I mentioned the daily. Just start there first, okay? So that's a tip for identifying the trend. Secret number 1 to be why trend trading can work for you is trend trading tells you what direction to take profit in. Remember, if price is increasing, you are buying. If price is decreasing, you are selling. That's it. Your take profit goes in those directions. Okay. Secret number two was trend trading allows you to be in control of making one decision. Just make one. Be the buyer or be the seller. Don't do anything else. Just do that. Okay. Secret number 3, a great trend trading strategy does not need a cluttered chart. Keep your charts as clean as possible so you can see. I want you to see. Don't you want to see? Because I want you to see. Okay? Then you can add everything else after. Do it then. Just then. Okay? Secret number 4 is trend trading takes multiple decisions away. And then secret number 5 was trend trading helps you avoid long-term consolidation. It can help you. Now, this is not infinite, but it can help you avoid some false breakouts, but you'll be able to identify them easier and you can identify trend reversals. Okay. So listen, I hope you enjoyed this live stream because I am about to go into Q&A. So if you're not following me, be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. If you're on TradingView, my name is Chanel17. So be sure to follow me there. And on Instagram, be sure to follow me as well there if you're not doing so. And then if you are on any of these platforms, make sure you guys share the links to this content so that other traders can get it as well too, just like you. Okay. So if you have questions, y'all comment them in the chat so I can answer them, because I would love to answer your questions. Okay. But make sure that there are questions where you can get the right answer so you can take the right actions. I'm going to specify, make sure it's trend trading related though. Okay. Because I don't answer all questions. Just depends on the question. Okay. Now, if you enjoyed this content and you're struggling, you're like, Shaquan, this is what I've been needing, but I need someone to show me this on the price chart. Make sure you guys click the link down below and book a one-on-one consultation with me. Okay. It's a free consultation. It's just a discovery call to see if we are a good fit to work together, to see how I can help you. Now, keep in mind, you guys, I am a swing trader. Okay. I don't teach on every single time frame. I teach on 1, 4 daily, weekly time frames. Okay. But I'm teaching you how to trend trade using my TMP technique. So you'll be able to trend trade with the market, identify reversals, understand the best price to enter trades and where to exit trades as far as your take profits and your stop losses. Okay. So are there any questions that we have? I see a lot of comments on here. So let me see if I can read some of the comments on here. Simplicity is key. I agree. This is on YouTube, you guys. You're repeating it. Once you see consolidation, go to the next pair. Yes, go to the next pair. Don't get trapped. Not just a good trader, but also a good teacher. Love your content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Vanessa said, great content for sure. Lots of notes. And I am so glad that you took lots of notes as well. That makes me very happy. Very, very, very happy. Okay, Instagram, do you guys have any questions for me? Or y'all like, no, girl, I took so many notes, I'm about to go process. King says, wow, this information is very powerful. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Shaquan. You are very welcome. Thank you for all helpful for all this help. Thank you for all helpful this info. I got what you're saying. This info is very helpful. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Okay, guys. Hey, Miss Joy, what is going on? Hey, we got to connect. We have to connect. Yeah, so I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. So here's some next steps for you guys, okay? Next steps are go on your charts and practice this information, okay? Once again, if you've been struggling with this information, just clear your charts and just start with your trend. Start marking out your highs, start marking out your lows, and then just make the decision to be the buyer or seller. Then you can add everything else back in, because I really do think that it's easier when you can see. If you feel like you can't see, if you feel like you're just doing too much, then yeah, contact me. Okay. And let's just have a quick talk. Let's have a quick chat. Now, I will say, don't just come to me with analysis, or any person, any coach with just analysis, because if you're having the same struggle on one pair, you're going to have it on all pairs, right? What's going on is there is a disconnect. And there's a disconnect between you and what you're actually trading. You've not connected to it yet. Someone can give you analysis all day, but if you don't have the step by step by step by step guidance and process, you're going to stay stuck. And I love helping people become unstuck. Okay. That part is very important to me. So, with that being said, I don't see questions. So, I think y'all got it. I think y'all are good. So, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go, because I do have a one-on-one session that I have to get to with a client. Okay. So, you guys, please be safe this week. The markets have moved very well. Once again, I am proud of my members for us passing our first group challenge for our FTMO challenge. Now we're on to the second one. Hey, Kayla, what's going on? Okay, so y'all can watch the replay. If you missed it, the replay will be up. But you guys go be blessed, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye, everybody.